Yo, people, here I go. Now I'm in teacher mode. Y'all see this? Y'all see this serpent? Y'all see this kundalini? Y'all see that? It's time to teach now. I'm not worried about the God thing no more. Look, I see people talk about how they think The Simpsons, predict the future and stuff. No, it does not. The Simpsons does not predict the future. The people that run this planet, the people that run this world, the government, Illuminati, elites, whatever you want to call them, they use your mind to manifest whatever it is that they want. Let me say it again. The people who run this planet use your mind. They use your power they understand you don't know what power you have, so they use it to manifest the world that they have. For example, 9/11. Go on YouTube, type in predictive programming. You will see, way before 9/11 ever happened, there will be shows, there will be movies showing airplanes hitting the towers. There will be shows, there will be movies showing airplanes hitting the towers over and over and over. You live in a mental world, a mental construct. The universe is mental. We are living in God's mind. We are living in God's dream. In my dream. I'm dreaming this. You cannot die. Death is an illusion. You ever died in a dream? What happened? You woke up here. Right? So what you think will happen when you die here? You will wake up somewhere else. It's an illusion. Anyway, 9/11 and all the events that ever happened, they use your mind. They have you running off fear. Why do you think when you tune into the news, it's fear-based? 5 people got shot last night. Somebody got robbed last night. Oh my God, look, a war, people blowing up, it's fear-based. That keeps you at a low vibrational state. When you're in a low vibrational state, you don't experience spiritual things in a positive manner. You have nightmares. Just like when you watch a scary movie, right? And you go to sleep, right? You have nightmares because you're in a low vibrational state. Your mind is being altered with. You're deciding to live in that realm of hell, which hell does not. It does philosophically, yeah. Heaven and hell is a state of mind. It is a consciousness. They understand that. And if you want to get technical about it, you're in hell right now. Physical is hell. You can feel pain. You can be hurt. It's hell. When you're dreaming, you're in heaven. You don't feel no pain. You can barely run. You can barely punch. The physical world is hell. They got you thinking that you go burn in a lake of fire and all this stuff. No, you're not. Unless you decide to go there. Unless you decide to live in that consciousness of fear and take yourself there. But like I said, we live in a mental world. And I'm pretty sure everybody's watching this can agree that you ever thought of somebody, right? And then they text you, or they call you, or they walk by and you like, bro, speak of the devil, we was just talking about you. That's because you thought of them. That's because we live in a mental construct. That's just like there's one internet, but it's a million websites. Same thing. There's only one being. There's only one God. And we are all experiencing God from different perspectives. I'm God living life as Skylar McCruz. You're God living life as your name. Experiencing the entire universe from different perspectives. Different worlds, different lives, different beings. We are consciousness. We are energy. We cannot be killed. You cannot die. Even your own science says energy can neither be created nor destroyed, only transformed or transmuted. When someone dies, you don't miss the body. The body's right there. You miss the energy that was in the body. The person that dies, they're just on to their next adventure. They're on to their next life. They're on to their next dream. But anyway, like I said, the Simpsons don't predict anything. The elites of the world, the globalists of the world, use TV, they use media, and I just saw the video at 4 minutes, 44 seconds. And anybody that's kept up with my journey, that is my number. That is divine ultimate protection, bro. I'm telling you the truth. They use your mind to manifest the reality that they want. Politicians and the elites of this world, bro, they don't control nothing. They're not electricians. They're not construction workers. They're not welders. They're not science. They're not nothing. But they have this knowledge that I'm telling you. Okay, I don't have the skills to do this, but I can get others to do it. I can come up with a system to build welders, to build workers, to create this kingdom for myself while I sit on a yacht, while I'm chilling underground, while I'm flying in the air, private jets. I don't need none of these skills when I can farm these people's abilities, when I can farm their minds, when I can program them to build the kingdom for me. They use your minds, they use your skills, they use your lives, your energy to create the world that they want for themselves. They have you. Ooh, I just seen the video of 5 minutes, 55 seconds. And that stands for change, because that's what I'm doing. I'm about to destroy the Matrix single-handedly. Listen to my videos. Just listen. Because a lot of times you're hearing me, but you're not listening. Listen. Apply what I'm saying. Think about it. Just think about your job. That's how mental the universe is. But first of all, before you do anything, you think about it. You need a job. Okay. I think to myself, I need a job. How do I get a job? I apply for the job. I get the job interview. What am I going to say? What am I going to do? You already there. Your mind is already you already have the job. Your mind takes you to having the job. You ain't never got a job on accident. You ain't never went to work on accident. Everything you do is here. That's why they attack it. That's why they program it since birth. You ever seen a kid that was screaming and yelling? And then you hand them a tablet and they just quiet? They're being programmed. You've seen it before? Or they're screaming and yelling and they want candy. You give them the candy and they're quiet. That's the sugar program. 7 minutes, 7 seconds. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I don't want the video to be too long. I'm about to teach y'all. I'm about to enlighten you in ways you ain't never heard before. I am God. I'm about to destroy all this. I'm about to teach y'all things and put things in a perspective that you ain't never heard before. So I'm gonna end this video. It's already 7.5 minutes long. I need 50 followers so I can go live. They don't want that. They don't want that. I'll be back.